Penguins, the perfect swimmers of the southern hemisphere. Penguins are a fascinating order of flightless marine birds that have become one of the most recognizable symbols of the cold expanses of the southern hemisphere. Their black and white tuxedo and awkward waddle on land sharply contrast with their incredible grace and speed underwater. These birds have achieved evolutionary mastery in adapting to life in the ocean, transforming into true marine aviators whose wings serve as flippers. I. Anatomy and unique adaptations to the aquatic environment. The evolutionary success of penguins lies in the unique structure of their bodies, which is perfectly suited for life in the water, even at the cost of losing the ability to fly. 1. Body shape and plumage. Streamlined shape. The penguin's body has a torpedo-like, hydrodynamically perfect shape. It is dense, set back, and tapers at both ends. This allows the bird to minimize water resistance and develop high speed. Wing flippers, the main distinguishing feature of penguins. Their wings do not have hollow bones. They are flat, stiff, and powerful. The musculature responsible for wing movements, pectoral muscles, is highly developed, allowing them to fly underwater, executing powerful strokes. The wing joints are rigidly fixed, preventing them from bending at the elbow, which makes the flipper an ideal paddle. Plumage, the wetsuit. Penguins have some of the densest plumage among all birds. It consists of 3 or 4 layers of small, short, scale-like feathers that cover the entire body, creating a sealed, waterproof covering. Waterproofing. The feathers fit tightly together, and special glands, uropygial gland, secrete an oil-like substance that the penguin applies to its feathers, making them absolutely impenetrable to water. Thermal insulation. Beneath the feathers is a thick layer of air, which along with a thick layer of subcutaneous fat, serves as excellent thermal insulation. This allows emperor penguins, for example, to withstand temperatures down to approximately minus 60 degrees Celsius. Coloration, countershading. The classic black and white coloration serves as camouflage countershading while hunting at sea. The black back makes the penguin invisible from above against the dark background of the water, while the white belly blends with the bright water surface and the sky when viewed from below. 2. Skeleton and muscles. Dense bones. Unlike most flying birds, penguin bones are dense and heavy, not hollow, which increases body density and helps them dive to great depths. Powerful pectoral muscles. The sternum, keel, is highly developed, providing attachment for the powerful musculature necessary for the vigorous movements of the flippers. 3. Feet and thermoregulation. Feet. Penguins have short, thick, webbed feet positioned far back on the body. On land, this arrangement makes them clumsy, hence the upright gait. But in the water, the feet serve as a rudder and brake. Unique circulatory system. To prevent their feet from freezing on ice and snow, penguins have developed a counter-current heat exchange system. Arteries carrying warm blood from the body pass in close proximity to veins carrying cold blood from the feet. Heat is transferred from the arteries to the veins, warming the cold blood before it returns to the body and cooling the warm blood before it reaches the feet. Thanks to this, the feet remain cold but do not freeze, and minimal heat is lost through them. 4. Diving adaptations. Deep divers. Emperor penguins can hold their breath for more than 20 minutes and dive to depths of over 500 meters. Barotrauma protection. Dense bones reduce the risk of barotrauma, tissue damage due to pressure changes. Metabolic reduction. During deep dives, penguins can slow their heart rate and redirect blood flow to vital organs, brain, heart, reducing oxygen consumption. Salt glands. Penguins have special glands located above their eyes that excrete excess salt from the blood, allowing them to drink seawater without becoming dehydrated. Second, habitat and species diversity. Penguins live exclusively in the southern hemisphere, making them southern birds, despite the common misconception that they live near polar bears, which live in the Arctic. 1. Range. Antarctica and subantarctica. The majority of species, including the largest, emperor and king, inhabit the area around Antarctica and the subantarctic islands. Here they face the harshest conditions. Temperate zones. Some species inhabit temperate latitudes, such as the rockhopper penguins on the Falkland Islands. Tropics. The northernmost species, the Galapagos penguin, lives on the Galapagos Islands, right on the equator. They are saved by the cold Peruvian Humboldt Current. South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. Some species, e.g. African penguin, little blue penguin, live on the coasts of these continents in quite warm climates. 2. Main penguin species, 18 species. Currently, 18 species of penguins are recognized, the best known of which include emperor penguin, Aptenodytes forsteri, the largest species, up to 120 centimeters tall, weighing up to 40 kilograms. The only species that breeds on Antarctic ice during the height of winter, at approximately minus 60 degrees Celsius. King penguin, Aptenodytes patagonicus, the second largest, has bright, intense orange patches on its head and chest, inhabits subantarctic islands. Adelie penguin, Pygoscelis adelii, one of the classic Antarctic penguins, small, very active, often builds nests out of stones. Chinstrap penguin, Pygoscelis antarcticus, easily recognizable by the thin black stripe running under the chin, resembling a helmet strap or chin strap. Crested penguins, Eudiptes, a group of species, rockhopper, macaroni, etc., distinguished by bright yellow or orange crests above their eyes. Little blue penguin, Eudiptula minor, the smallest species, only 30 to 40 centimeters tall, found in Australia and New Zealand. 3. Life and behavior. 1. Sociality and colonies, rookeries. Penguins are extremely social birds that gather on land in huge colonies, called rookeries or colonies, numbering from hundreds to hundreds of thousands of individuals. Huddling. In the conditions of the Antarctic winter, e.g. for emperor penguins, males gather in dense, constantly shifting groups to warm themselves collectively and protect against the wind. Birds constantly change positions so that everyone has a chance to be in the warm center of the group. 2. Diet. Penguins are carnivores, and their diet consists almost entirely of marine organisms that they catch during their underwater flights. Primary diet. Key food items include krill, small crustaceans, small fish, anchovies, sardines, and cephalopods, squid. Feeding features. The penguin's tongue is covered with backward-pointing spines and hooks that help them grip slippery prey and swallow it whole directly underwater. 3. Reproduction. Most penguin species are monogamous for one breeding season, and some maintain a pair bond for several years. Nesting. Different species use different methods. Emperor penguins do not build nests. The male incubates the single egg on his feet, covering it with a fold of skin on his abdomen for over 2 months. Other species build simple nests from stones, grass, or pebbles to elevate the egg above the cold ground or ice. Chick care. After the chicks hatch, the parents take turns going out to sea to forage, then return to regurgitate food for their chick. Creches. Older chicks gather in large groups called creche or nurseries, which allows both parents to hunt simultaneously and provides collective protection from predators, skuas and petrels. 4. Ecological significance and threats. Penguins occupy an important place in the marine ecosystem of the Southern Ocean. However, they face increasing threats related to human activity. 1. Natural predators. In the sea, the main enemies of penguins are leopard seals, one of the most dangerous predators lurking near the ice edge. Orcas, killer whales, may hunt penguins in the open ocean. Sharks, in temperate and tropical waters. On land or in the air, predators hunt eggs and chicks. Skuas and petrels, large seabirds that steal eggs and small chicks. 2. Major threats. Climate change. Rising water temperatures and melting sea ice are the main threats. Sea ice is essential for many species, especially emperors, as a breeding platform. Fishing. Industrial overfishing of krill and fish, which form the basis of the penguin diet, leads to food shortages, critically affecting chick survival. Pollution, oil spills, plastic pollution, and other toxic substances have a direct negative impact on the birds in their habitat. Conclusion: penguins are living proof of the incredible power of evolution. Unable to fly, they have mastered flight underwater with a perfection unmatched by most other birds. Their adaptations to extreme cold, high sociality, and complex reproductive system make them among the bravest and most amazing inhabitants of our planet.